Hello students, how are you today? Hi. This is my new chapter, Rural Life and Society. Okay. The subject history in class 8. Before starting the detail of this, I am just giving an introduction out here. India was a rural country, as we all know from the previous time, from the ancient period of time. Okay, villages were self-sufficient. Okay, they did not depend on others. Okay, most of the villages were governed by the panchayats in the ancient period of time. Okay, they paid the land taxes, land revenues to the king. Okay, Mughal Akbar, especially the Todamal, the one of his 9 gems, he settled land revenue out there in the Mughal period. Okay. So what about the revenue system which was created by the British Empire, British East India Company? Actually, they take it as a source of income. The land revenue system was actually to get as much as benefit they can get. Okay, so they introduced 3 types of land revenue systems in India. Okay, the first one is the permanent settlement. The permanent settlement was given by Lord Cornwallis in 1793. It was for the presidency of Bengal. Okay. Actually, he created one middleman out there, as a name refers, Zamindars. Okay, Zamindars. Okay. Later on, they become the hereditary owners of the land in India. Okay. They collect taxes. The 100% tax they collect. Out of that, 89% is they just give to the Britishers, and 11% they hold for themselves. Okay, it was very tough actually. And the benefit definitely taken by the Zamindars of that period. The revenue was fixed for 10 years. After 10 years, it was renewed again. Okay, Zamindars emerged as the landlords in the later period of time. Okay. They were the most benefited out there by the permanent settlement. Okay, for farmers it was bad, especially in the disastrous conditions, especially in the natural calamities. No one helps them to come out from such conditions. Okay, oppressive in nature. They always used to oppress, especially the Zamindars. ठीक है, वो उनका oppress करते थे, तो it was harassing conditions created by them for the farms. Okay. Sometimes if they are unable to pay the taxes, the land was owned, or we can say that was evicted from their hands. Okay. Even they are the owners of the land. Even then they are evicted from them. The next one is the Ryotwari system. It is given by Sir Thomas Munro. It is given by Sir Thomas Munro. In 1822-27 it was there in the presidency of Madras. Okay. Ryot means Ryot. This system means peasants. Okay. The owner of the land. Who were the peasants? The owner of the land. Okay. Actually, it was a direct tax. They just want to get the revenue from the peasants itself. From the peasants. Okay. There were no middlemen actually. By this system of they just remove the Zamindars. You can say they remove the middlemen. Okay. The more tax they want to get, actually, in protection of the riots, they want some more tax because 11% have already taken by the Zamindars. They just want that tax also in their part. Okay. The protection of riots. They want to do the protection of riots. The exploitation of Zamindars से उनको बचाना था actually target, but it was not done yet. Okay, नहीं कह सकते कि ये practically उन्होंने किया इस चीज़ को. The demerits हैं इसके बहुत सारे. Tax was high. The lots of taxes were given by the peasants. Okay, in case peasants are failed to get that tax, the land was sold to another peasants. Okay. The forced to get loan from the money lenders. If they are unable to get the pay the taxes, what they do, just get money from the money lenders and provide that as a tax. Okay. So धीरे धीरे क्या हुआ? They charge high interest, as we all know that always the interest rate of money lenders is always high. Okay, therefore, but in such cases they were unable to pay that money. Hmm? So they kept in a debt trap. It was also not good for the farmer's point of view, but good for the point of view of British Empire. Okay. Now the third one is the Mehalwari system. Okay, settlements was there. Alt McKinsey was established this kind of Mehalwari system in 1822. Okay. They modified. It's nothing but the modified version of Jamindari system. ये कहाँ किया गया है? नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया में, पंजाब, पार्ट्स ऑफ सेंट्रल इंडिया, एमपी या लिटिल बिट सदर्न उत्तर प्रदेश. ओके, इस एरिया में ये किया गया. नथिंग वाज देयर. महल मीन्स द ग्रुप ऑफ विलेजेस. महल मीन्स द ग्रुप ऑफ विलेजेस, जहाँ एक से ज़्यादा गांव इकट्ठे हों उसको महल कह देते हैं. इट्स अ कलेक्टिव लैंड. सारे गांव की कलेक्टिव लैंड होती थी उनके पास. ठीक है. तो जॉइंट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थी टू अर्न फ्रॉम दैट फार्म piece of land as well as to provide the tax. Okay. The joint responsibility for all the villages, for all the mahals. Okay. The rate of revenue changed after some times. It was so high actually. Okay. This was always all most of these systems were beneficial for the British Empire, but it was difficult for the farmers to achieve the success, or we can say to achieve the happiness out there in the British Empire. Now we are coming to the next, commercialization of agriculture. Okay. The numerous changes were done out there for the agriculture purpose. Okay. The changes were done by the British Empire just to get more and more revenue. Okay. As you all know, the industrialization was already takes place, industrial revolution. Because of that, so many factories were set up in the different parts of Europe as well as in the different other colonies. There was a need of raw material for those industries. Okay. Now, they just went to India's and other colonies. Later on, they actually formed the need of jute, cotton, rubber and indigo for those industries. Okay. That was actually, therefore, they promote the different cash crops like jute, cotton, rubber and indigo in the different parts of their colonies. Okay. As the conditions were suitable, accordingly उन्होंने उस चीज़ों को promote करना start कर दिया. The promotion of these kind of cash crops is actually called the commercialization. Okay. Now what the effects actually takes place? They use the self-sufficiency of Indian farmer. One thing. The benefit the Britishers. The most of the benefits goes to them. Okay. They're facing so many problems, natural calamities they were facing during that period of time. Burden of taxes was too high. They are actually giving the high taxes. Okay. And the low slab was actually they are getting for growing such kind of crops. Okay, it was actually they are getting nothing. The tax was too high. Okay, the raw material whatever they are giving to the Britishers in a very cheap rate, and whatever they are getting from them is too high. The cost of that is too high. Okay, the money lenders is and they are also taking the advantages of such peoples. How they are taking advantage? They are giving the money to the peasants, okay, with a great interest actually, 10, 20%, 20% sometimes. So they never come out from the debt trap actually takes place the debt trap. Okay, debt trap में फंस जाते हैं वो धीरे-धीरे. इतना पैसा हो जाता है, it is very much difficult for them to pay that money back. Still there are some kind of positives we can get it from the commercialization of raw material, but the industries was in a suitable or in abundance. It was quite sufficient for the industries. The improved irrigation systems was actually, now the irrigation system, they are trying to involve in the development of such things, the irrigation system of the crop. Okay, regional specialization crop also occurs. Okay, the rice will be sown on Bengal and likewise. Okay, the एक regionally specific हो गया कि हाँ this land is suitable for such kind of okay, crop. Now we are coming to the pigeons rebellion. As you all know, the disastrous conditions for the pigeons, definitely they will revolt against them. Some kind of revolutions started actually. The problem was we are just discussing about the indigo rebellion out here. As you all know, it's a tropical plant. Okay, though the growing of this is very much, it's a great in the tropical region. India is a tropical region actually. It comes in a okay. It's needed for the textile industries. बहुत ज़रूरत थी उसकी, उन्होंने यहाँ पे उनको फोर्स किया लोगों को. तो बेसिकली दो मेथड यूज़ करते थे वो. They were used two methods, nis and rioti. In nis, the rich Europeans were the owners of these plantations. Okay, plantation form में होता था, and with the help of labor, definitely they just get some laborers और उनकी मदद से वो उसको करते थे. Rioti, the farmers of India, they did such kind of indigo plantation. तो farmers कहते थे basically उनको ज़रूरत थी कि they were at least 25% of total land जिनकी जितनी भी थी उनके पास उसको 25% पे उनको ही कंपल्सन था कि वो इंडिगो उगाए. ओके, अब डिमेरिट्स हैं कि बहुत सारे इसे उगाने की. तो सबसे पहले तो ज़मीन जो थी that become unfit for other crop. Land become unfit for other crop. Never ending cycle of debt because of money lenders. Okay, they are charging high amount of interest. Therefore वो कभी निकल ही नहीं पाते थे. वो मकर जाल होता है ना, स्पाइडर वेब, उसमें जैसे फंस जाता है आदमी, द सेम वे कोई वो भी फंस रहे थे उनके. ओके, स्ट्राइक्स डेफिनेटली दे विल स्ट्राइक एंड रिबेल्ड अगेंस्ट. तो कुछ डेट्स हैं जहाँ पे बड़े लेवल पे काम हो. ओके, 1970. अच्छा, यहाँ भी चल रहा था सब कुछ. ये ऑलमोस्ट यहाँ पे वो हो गया था, डिफरेंट जो भी सेटलमेंट्स के उसके बाद से 10-5 साल बाद ही शुरू हो गया एक्चुअली. बट ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं था, कहीं कभी कहीं हो गया, कभी कहीं कभी कहीं. ठीक है, इट वॉज नॉट ऑर्गेनाइज. बट इन 1917 महात्मा गांधी took part in this indigo rebellion which was taking place in Champaran, Bihar. ठीक है, the peasants were organized now. मास मूवमेंट्स होना शुरू हो गए इसके बाद से. ठीक है, the second 1920 and 21 अवध किसान सभा was established by Ramchandra in Awadh area. He was a peasant actually. तो नेहरू जी ने उनको सपोर्ट किया. पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू supported him and worked for him for little bit time in 1920s and 21. 23 Riyadh Association were formed by N.G. Ranga in Andhra Pradesh. उन्होंने भी रिबेलियन किया, काम किया उनके लिए, उनके राइट्स के लिए काम किया. The last was done in 1927 Kisan movement, which was led by T. Prakasam and K. Venkatapaya. It's a southern Tamilians हैं ये. ठीक है. Along with them, Vallabhbhai Patel also started revenue campaigns in Bombay against such illegal or irrelevant conditions. Okay, this is all about the rural life in society. Okay, we will meet in the next period, our next class. Thank you.